And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Clarity Crafts here in the UK. My name's Paul Church,
And my name is Louise Golden.
and we're here to keep you company for the next two
2
hours
hours.
or so.
Yes.
For those of you that join us regularly on the first Sunday of the month, you know it's normally Barb is here, but she's away in the woods with Dave this week.
She is.
Her and Dave are off making chairs.
Brilliant.
So I'm sure that'll be lots of fun. We'll wait for a few people to come into the room and join us. The lovely Grace is in the room with you this afternoon, all the way over in Brooklyn. So if you've got any questions, she is there to help, and she'll feed them through to me. So so it should be. And I don't know what the weather's like where everybody is at home or anywhere in the world, but it's quite fresh today, isn't it?
It is quite. It's a bit of a chill in the air.
There is. I think autumn and winter is definitely on the way.
It is.
There we go. So I can see Grace is in the room with you. So as I say, if you've got any questions about over the next couple of hours, then feel free to ask, and we'll answer them if we can. I'm sure we can answer them, can't we?
I'm sure we can.
Yes.
Can't believe it's October already.
I know.
So quickly.
I know. I was looking at my calendar, sort of thinking, how can we be in November, October? No, I'm a month in October already. So, but we've got lots of exciting things to share with you over the next 2 hours.
We have, yes.
Especially the launch of the brand new 123 online course. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change my screen so I can bring some details up on the screen for you. So let's just have a look at this. So we have the brand new, I'm going to move that mouse.
Just in case.
Just in case. So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Just do a little bit of housekeeping, how our friends can order if they wish to partake in anything that we've got to share with them this afternoon. So on the screen, you can see there, you've got the details. You've got a 5-digit code, which is your product code, item number 60228. You have an image of the product and then a description of what that product is, together with the price. Now, with all of our online courses and workshops, it's sort of like it's a flat fee. There's no club discounts on any of those. No. But so you can see here that the price on your screen is £60. So there's a couple of ways in which you can order. You can either go to the claritycraft.com website, and on the front of that website, you'll see a little button that says Clarity TV.
Yeah.
If you click in there, you'll see everything that we've got to offer for you during the course of the next 2 hours in all the various different configurations, whether you want the bundle, whether you want items individually, it's all there. Alternatively, there's a number on the bottom of your screen. Our offices are open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. And the telephone number for that is 01732 868 215. Now, normally the lovely Sue is in on a Sunday, the first Sunday of the month, but she's had a week off, so we thought we'll let her have the Sunday off as well. Yeah. So if you do see anything and you are watching live, then Sue will be back in the office on Monday, bright and breezy at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So Gracie said the sound and everything is all good. Thank you very much, Gracie. So, right. Brand new course.
I know, it's exciting.
It is indeed. So this is the 4th in the series of our 123 online courses, isn't it?
It is. So we had the foundation back in April, I think it was.
I think so. I can't remember when it was now.
That went through all 3 levels. So you had the white work, the colour and the perforating and picot cutting.
Yeah.
So then we broadened our horizon and we started to look a bit further into white work. So we did 3 lessons modules on white work.
Yes.
And then just recently we've done the colour.
It was recently, wasn't it?
It was very recent, yeah.
Very recent.
Finished that last month. And now we've got our perforating and picot cutting.
We have indeed. So if you're sort of unfamiliar with our 123 online courses, basically we we call it the inner circle.
Yeah.
It's a platform and it's sort of like it's like a Clarity College, I like to look at it.
It is.
And when we bring you various online courses and you purchase those, we will send you an email with an invite to that course. And what that means is that you've got the key to that classroom.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be done over a series of 3 live shows. If we go to the overhead, we can have a look when they'll take place. So the first live course will take place on
the 5th of November, 1 till 4. And then the next one will be Wednesday, the 12th of November. And then the following one will be Wednesday, the 19th of November.
So you've got plenty of time to purchase the course in advance. We will send the invites out. I think I said it was probably about the 24th, 25th of October. We're just waiting for Jim's still building the classroom.
Okay.
But what it means is that if you're looking at those dates and you think, oh, I work during the week, I can't, it doesn't matter, because once those live classes have happened, then they're available for you to watch back at your own leisure.
Yes.
So if you're going away on holiday or you've got plans for those particular days, it doesn't matter. You can just go in afterwards once those shows are finished and you can watch them back, which also means you can pause it, you can fast forward it, you can mute it.
Exactly.
If you want to. And all of the previous courses that we've brought to you are also available. And with the perforating and picot cutting, you don't have to have done all the previous courses, do you?
No, if you know all of your white work and colour, you think I'm fine with those. It's just I want to learn how to picot cut now.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to perforate, how to use like a little bit of a grid work or something like that. Then that's what this course is about.
Right. Okay. So if you're thinking, oh, does that mean I've got to go? It really doesn't. As Louise said, if you're happy with all your other sort of techniques when it comes to parchment craft, there, and now you just want to sort of concentrate on your perforating and picot cutting, because there's some real techniques, isn't there, when it comes to picot cutting to get that perfect picot cut.
There is, and you have 3 different like weapons of choice. You've got your perga cutters, your exclusives, and your ring locks, and it's just about finding the right technique that suits you, which particular scissors or perga cutters suit you. It's just once you crack it, you're away. It's just that first little hurdle.
Yeah.
And then it's practice with the technique that feels right for you.
And I also found that when I was learning back in the day, it's all about the perforation, isn't it? Because if you have a messy perforation, so to speak, then what happens is that your picot cutting can look messy as well.
It will do, yes. So it is. You just think, oh, my picot cutting it looks very, very messy. One's bigger than the other, one's smaller than the other. It could be it's the perforating that you may need to look into rather than the picot cutting sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's have a look at detail then on what we're going to cover in this course.
Okay, so if I go onto the overhead, there we go. So we've got our 3 modules.
Yeah.
These are the plates that I'll be using in the 3 modules as well.
And these are the same plates that we used in the colouring course, weren't they?
They are, yes.
Okay.
So getting ready for the Christmas vibes.
We are indeed.
So it's a little bit of an introduction.
Yeah.
And then you have all your essential equipment for all 3 modules. So this is like your starter kit, your basics really that you would need most of the time that you pick up your parchment bits and pieces. And then we have module 1. So we have our plate, a little bit of an intro into the module, then what we're going to learn. Yeah. And then these are the extra bits that you'll need, the extra bits and pieces. For that particular project. For that particular project, yes.
Okay.
So that will be day 1.
Okay.
Then we go into day 2. So we'll be learning different things on each module as well. So it won't be all of the same techniques again and again and again. Yeah. We'll be learning different things. So, really breaking everything down into different modules. So you've got what we'll learn and then all of the extra bits and pieces that you'll need in that module.
Super.
And then again for day 3, we've got our little intro and then what we're going to learn in this module.
Yeah.
And then all of the extra bits that you'll need.
Okay.
And then we have our ingredients list. So this is all of the bits and pieces all broken down into one sheet. So
now, when you look at this ingredients list that we know with Groovi, it looks a very long list.
Yes.
Okay. Now we were talking about this earlier on, And if you've done any of the previous courses, you've probably got everything on the list, maybe with the exception of your perga cutters or your exclusive scissors or your ring locks. Maybe you haven't got to that stage yet. And maybe one or two of the perforating tools, maybe the almond tool or the Pico V medium tool. Now, if you're unsure, what you can do is we've made the ingredients list downloadable. So if you go to our website and you go to the product on your screen, which is 60228, if you actually go into the product, right down the bottom of it, there's an explanation about the product, the dates and everything else. And then at the bottom, there's an area where you can click download and you can open up this ingredients list. And I bet many of our friends that have done a lot of our courses will have this in their craft stash already.
Most of that I would have thought is what everybody already has.
Groovi guard, starter kit, etc., etc. So that is available for you to have a look at on the website as well. So if you're thinking, okay, maybe I haven't done any of the previous ones, so what do I need? So that is available, because rather than sort of buy it and then you get it home and you think, oh, now I need it, it's going to cost me all this money now to do it. You've got that opportunity to have a look in advance, which I think is a really sort of good idea. And I think you'll be surprised that you've probably got all of it.
Yeah, I would say so.
Now, there's a set of 4 plates that we'll be working with on that course. So I'm going to bring some details up on the screen. Okay, so item number for this is 42505. This is the Festive Frame and Sentiments A6 Square Groovi Plate Collection. So you can see there, the screen looks slightly different, doesn't it?
It does.
On Friday, we introduced the information on the pricing to do with our club members. Because many of our friends at home belong to our various clubs. We have a Groovi club, we have a stamp club, and we also have a stencil club. And it's a club that runs for a 12-month period where you can either pay for a whole year up front, or you can pay on a monthly basis for a 12-month period. You can join 1, 2, or all 3. So maybe you love all of those 3 different sort of crafting styles and you think, oh, okay. So every month what you'll receive is a lovely booklet with 2 step-by-step projects in there. You'll also, it's all about the education.
It is.
Hence the 1, 2, 3 courses. So you'll get a lovely booklet and you get a product. So if you belong to a Groovi club, you'll get a baby Groovi plate. Okay. If you belong to a stamp, you get a stamp or several stamps now. I mean, back in the day, you used to get 1.
I know.
Now you get loads of stamps.
Now I look at the little stamp projects and I think, oh, wow, there's like 5 or 6 little stamps on that one.
Absolutely.
It's brilliant.
And if you belong to the stencil club, then you'll get a stencil. So if you belong to 1 club, then you'll receive 10% discount on all your orders for that 12-month period. If you belong to 2 clubs, then you'll get 12.5% discount. And if you belong to all 3 clubs, then you'll get a 15% discount. So when you look at the price on the screen there, you can see there that this collection of 4 plates is £27.96. So if you belong to 1 club, that brings the price down to £25.16. If you belong to 2 clubs, that brings the price down to £24.47. Yes, 47. And if you belong to all 3 clubs, it brings it down even further to £23.77. So you're saving £4.19 on that.
And it's definitely one of the best clubs, probably the best club that I belong to.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing value, isn't it?
It's one of the longest running clubs as well, especially the stamp side of it. And it's evolved over the years. We had the stamp club, then there was the stencil club, then we had the Groovi club when we launched. Well, I'd say it was probably Groovi was launched 10 years ago, and I'd say that club's been running probably about 9 and maybe 8, 9 years now. Yeah. So if you want some more information, then go to the website and there's a little button that says Craft Clubs. You can click that and it gives you all the information. Plus, you get your newsletter from Barb.
Yep, you get every month. See what's coming up in the next month.
Coming up. It's sort of, it's that sort of like behind the scenes type thing, isn't it?
And it keeps you in the loop as well. You know, you'll know you've got that, you know, the little bit at the bottom that says all the shows are on at this time, and you feel involved then, don't you? Because you're basically reading a letter that's written by Barb, so it's telling you a little bit about what's going on in her life, what's going on at Clarity.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Nice. And it is that personal touch as well, isn't it? I mean,
It is.
Barb often puts pictures in. Like when she went to New Mexico, there was all pictures of the pottery. And
Yeah.
so it really is. So if you want some more information on that, you can either give the office a call on Monday, alternatively go to the website. But you can see there, this is the collection of plates that we'll be using during this course. So let me bring some details up of the other courses for you. So I'm going to go to full screen graphics on this. So here is the brand new course. This is the Perforating and Picot Cutting course, item number 60228, and this is for £60. If you want to go to the one we've done previously, then we have our colouring course, item number 60227. So that covers your Dorso crayons, your Perga colours, and your Perga liner pencils. Then if you want to have a look at white work, then the item number for that is 60223. And again, that is £60 as well. And that covers your embossing tools, i.e. your ball tools, your shader tools, which are my favourites, and shadow embossing.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the first one we launched, this is where it all began. This is the foundation course. So maybe you're new to the Groovi system and you want to get to grips with white work, colour and picot cutting. So it's a great sort of, as it says, it's a foundation course. So it gives you that sort of understand. I mean,
it's about dipping your toes in the water, isn't it?
It is indeed. And I learned something because I've been doing the courses with Louise, and I've learned something from every single module on every single course.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it as long as a fly in the room.
Know.
And I've been doing it as long as Louise. But Louise has had the expert tuition from the likes of Linda Williams, Tina Cox. You've done online courses in it as well, haven't you? So,
yeah.
And it's amazing. And sometimes you think, oh, that is so obvious.
Yeah, I like learning, and I think that's the most important thing about something. If you learn something, to pass on the knowledge.
Yeah,
so important.
Definitely. So, so that's all the information on all the previous courses. Everything is available in the show pages as well. Now, Friday. We launched. It was the grand finale of the Clarity 32nd birthday celebrations, and we launched it with a bang with BIP the Bear.
Oh, I love BIP.
BIP is this fantastic feel-good bear, isn't he?
Definitely.
And we launched him on Friday. We did a 2-hour show at 10 o'clock with Barb, and then we did just over an hour at 2 o'clock. All available for you to go and watch via our catch up and craft section on the website as well. But we promised today that we would also have a look at a little bit more detail of the Groovi side of BIP.
Yes.
Because there was so much artwork. So we said we'd indulge the artwork during the course of this 2 hours. Louise has got a couple of demos planned over the next couple of hours as well, using the plates from the course, but also using BIP as well.
Yes.
So let me bring some details up on the screen for you. So if I bring up, I'm going to bring up the complete collection on here. Okay. So this is BIP the Bear Complete Groovi Plate Collection, item number 42559. Now you can see there it's a £77.43 recommended retail price. You're going to save £8.49. So that brings the price down to £68.94. And you can see there as a Diamond Club member, it brings it down to £58.60.
That's a very good price.
So this includes the BIP the Bear Essentials collection, which are your 3 A5 plates across the top. And then you've got BIP the Bear Character collection across the bottom. And we'll have a look at those in a little bit more detail. If you just want to go for your character collection, then the item number there is 42535. And you have a £4.99 saving, which is like the equivalent of that little spacer plate for free.
I love that little spacer plate.
Spacer plate is very cute. Diamond Club members, £24.62. And if you want to go for your essentials collection, I love this. This is your letterboxes, your billboards, and your alphabet. You have a £3.50 saving, item number 42552. Diamond Club members have a £9.50 saving, bringing it down to £33.97.
Perfect.
All of these are available individually as well, which you can find via the show page on our website. So let's have a look. Where are we going to go now? I reckon let's bring this up on the screen. And I think we'll start off with, and we'll have a look at the character collection.
Perfect.
It's hard to choose which is my favourite.
So lovely.
So I'm going to pass this over to Louise. Louise is going to show us on the overhead.
Will do.
Okay.
So,
and then we'll have a look at some amazing artwork from the design team.
Okay, so first of all, we have our BIP the Bear. I love this little bunny and the mouse. It's so cute. Really sweet.
So this is BIP Can Balance, isn't it? If you want it individually, it's 42524.
Yep. And then we've got
BIP the Bear and Family.
Yep. So, I love all of the different ones as well. I haven't seen these before. Having a proper look.
Sorry. So everyone can have a look, Louise.
Sorry.
And then you've got hats.
I know, aren't these lovely? And I've got something to show you in a little while.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an A6 Groovi plate. The other two are A5 square.
And then you've got the little spacer plate, which is really, really lovely. I love these. Love piece and dream.
BIP the Bear, bringing inner peace.
Perfect.
Isn't that
we all need a bit
great?
Of inner peace, don't we?
We do indeed. So that is, let me just bring the details up on screen. That is your character collection, item number 42535. And then what we're going to do, we're going to really indulge some artwork.
Perfect.
So this is from the lovely Jane Telford.
Oh, I love that.
Look.
That is so sweet. And using all of these extra little elements that are on all of these plates. So we've got you know, the little flowers.
I didn't even see the crown.
I know, yeah, it's just
the crown on
there.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
That is gorgeous. This one's from Hazel Edwards.
Oh, I like that. Using our paper.
Oh, yeah.
Bow wobs.
Yeah.
Doesn't that tie in really nicely? We've got
love the browns and the oranges on that.
Yes. It looks really autumnal.
Yes. Then we have Josie Davidson.
I love that.
Hip hip hooray!
And this is nice because this is in like a little circle, which you can then place into your round
circular
grids.
frames.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
brilliant. Using our rub ons as well.
Everybody's sick of me saying, "Oh, isn't this?" This one's from Carol Baker.
Oh, brilliant! Using the hats.
Very sort of Mexico.
Yeah.
It's got that lovely, vibrancy, hasn't it?
Bear with me.
Bear with me. Oh, wonder where that's from. I don't know. We'll have a look at the next one and then we'll turn it over and have a look. This one's from Jane Telford.
Oh, wow. Look at that grid work.
I know. We're just looking to see where that sticker came from. Barbara's word sticker collection.
Oh, see, that's a bit of before thinking.
Planning, that was,
wasn't it?
yeah. Let's go and look at that
look at the colourful umbrella. I love that. You're absolutely amazing.
Oh, and is that? Where's that from? Is that on? That's obviously from another plate, isn't it? That one.
I have to have a look on the back of this one.
Now this is a real
look at that.
fluffy.
It's a congratulations spacer plate.
Oh. It must be on one of the other spacer plates on the website. Yeah. Look at this fluffy little bear from Glynis.
That is absolutely brilliant.
Wow.
I love that.
That's a technique. And on Friday, Barb showed a fantastic technique with the stamps to create that fluffiness on the card.
Oh, brilliant.
Nice.
Fluffy bear.
Fluffy bear. Josie Davidson.
Oh, the colourful balloons.
See, if you're brand new to Groovi, this is so achievable.
It is.
And BIP the Bear is going to be going on so many journeys over the coming months.
Gosh, looking forward to that.
Yeah. This one's Carol Baker.
Oh,
That's
Little
nice,
family
isn't it?
of
A real
bears.
family of bears. You got Mummy Bear, Daddy Bear, and 2 little baby bears.
Yeah. That reminds me of the story.
It does indeed. Have you had your porridge today, Louise? This one's from Carol Baker.
Oh, I love this little. It's like a little lollipop.
Lollipop, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think the lollipop, yeah,
It's from the.
that's on the
cupcake.
characters collection.
Oh,
Yeah,
look, little cupcake.
and the
Where'd
little
that come from
cupcake.
then?
Where's the cupcake from?
Oh,
That's,
cupcake.
I reckon that's come from one of the. I reckon that's a Linda Williams.
Oh.
Coffee and cake. I reckon.
Oh, the little mouse.
Oh, look, little mouse on
I
there.
didn't spot the mouse at first. It's like go that way. Go that way.
Yeah. This one is Karen Jackson. We showed this on all the little pegs.
Isn't that a brilliant
and all the little
idea?
and all the little
they
hats,
come off?
they actually come off. Yeah, look.
Oh,
So
that's
you can
wicked,
take your hat
isn't
off
it?
and you can put it on there.
Oh, that
Isn't that
is
great?
so cute. I love that.
That's
What a clever
nice.
idea.
And the way in which Barb designed BIP the Bear is that you could picot cut them if you wanted to.
Yeah,
but you could just cut them out with a normal pair of scissors.
that's true. All the picot cutting around these.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that lovely?
This one's from Jill Askham.
Oh.
So Jill's used that lovely alphabet from the Essentials to spell out family means everything.
And the little balloons being decoupaged.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
Now this is the beauty of Groovi. This one's from Glynis. No masking required.
No.
We were talking about this on Friday, and Barb said, I said, well, you could do that stamp. She went, oh, it'll take too long. Stamp, mask, stamp, mask, stamp, mask.
Yeah.
With Groovi, you haven't got to worry about doing any masking.
No, you just start off at the top and work your way down.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's nice. And then we've got a BIP the Bear party from Jill Askham.
Oh, yes. That is brilliant.
That's great, isn't it?
Tea
I know.
Yeah. You haven't got the mouse to funny and BIP the Bear's just around.
When you see the artwork and then you see, where's it all come from? Because when you look at that tea set,
yes.
have you got the traced out plate there, Louise?
Yeah.
So
that's this one.
Yeah. So when you look, it's
down.
taken the all this taken out, separate. So if you look on the table,
oh yes.
There we go.
On the little teapot down the bottom.
Little teapot. So because it's Groovi, you can trace the cup out, you can trace your teapot out, you can trace out your stack of cups.
I love that.
Isn't that great?
The little that lollipop so realistic as well.
Yeah, I know.
Make me hungry.
This one's from Karen Jackson.
Oh, that's very colourful. I love that.
Nice and beautiful in
all
colour.
Decoupaged again.
Yeah.
All cut out all those balloons.
Nice. Carol Pankstello. A little bit of glitter on there. Look at that sparkly waistcoat.
Oh, yes.
They're definitely on a party, aren't they?
They are. This guy.
This
guy. Love that. I love looking at Carol's because they're always so glittery and colourful.
And then the final one in the collection is another one from Carol Pankstello as well.
Isn't that
cute? There's not a care in the world, is there?
Almost like translucency of the balloons as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because they've been coloured over certain parts, so they look like balloons look see-through, don't they?
Yeah.
I love that.
Wow.
What a clever idea.
That's lovely. So that is your characters collection. Now, you said you'd been having a play with the characters, didn't you?
I was, yes.
And you were going to show us something on that. So should I take the artwork and those back from you? Thank you very much.
So I had a little bit of a play with the characters. So we did BIP the Bear.
BIP the Bear.
With all the different hats on.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. I just kept on doing all of those hats are on the same plate. So you've got the little caps and the little top hat. So that's the really lovely thing, is that you've got so many ways of using these plates, because this is just one character with every single hat on the plate. But then if you think about it, then you've got all of the different characters on all of the plates. And then you think how changeability of all of the different hats on all of the different bears is. And then you've got so many choices on what you can do. So, for example, I then have done all of the different characters on all of the character plates. Oh, just waiting for that to focus.
Just bring your hand in. It doesn't
like
want to play.
Okay, we'll come out a little.
Come out a bit.
Maybe, yeah.
Should we try going in again?
Maybe. See if it does wax.
There we go.
There we go. So you've got all of the different characters from all the character plates, and then I've just put on all of the different hats on the characters. So then, if you think about it, then you've got all of those different characters that can have all of these different hats on, and you've got about 100. Yeah, with a top hat. Then you've got over 100 different ways, or over 100 different ways of different characters with different hats on.
Yeah, I think the oversized hats look brilliant, don't they?
I'm in charge.
Yeah.
No, let's go this way. And the Mad Hatter's
These
little rabbit.
We're looking at them in Groovi. I mean, we have them in stamps as well. And what Louise has done here, as Barbara showed on Friday, you can do with the stamp version as well, can't you? You just have to mask off, or you stamp the hats out separately, cut them out, and put them on top.
Yeah, because you've got loads of. But I thought it was really good to show there's about 8 or 9 different characters on the character plates.
Yeah.
But then you think about it, then you've got all of the characters on the other plates.
The essentials which we haven't looked at yet.
But then you've got so many different characters that you can create then.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be interesting, like, for our friends to see how many characters they can create. It'd be so interesting to see all of the different ones.
This is great.
But they're all, and this little bip is actually just on the plate. It's not properly etched like all of the other bits, but it's just at the top. And I thought, I just put that on as a t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just using, like, this one's got the teapot. This one's got a little heart with a balloon. This one's got waiting for a cup of tea, but he's all the way over here.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at the plates now, so I'm thinking,
where do all these things? And that's
where'd they all
little
come from?
Flower from the character.
Okay, so there's your stack of books.
Yep. Which is there. He's moved over a little bit.
So the candle's gone. He's moved over, and then Big Mr. Mouse
is over there.
He's come in.
Holding a balloon.
There's the balloon. The hat from the hat plate.
Yep. From the hat plate. And then the little flowers on this one is from the little flowers on there. Wow. And then you've got the little, this one's holding the teapot. The rabbit's waiting for a cup of tea. He's all the way over here. He hasn't got over it.
Wow, these are great. Yeah, I love this.
Bow tie I've put in there. And this one here has got a little collar from here, and a little bit there. So yeah, so it's loads of interchangeability of all of these characters. I had fun having a little play with them.
It sure looks it, doesn't it? Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that is your character collection. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up the stamp version for you as well. So let me just I'm going to bring up some full screen graphics for you. So let's have a look. So we have, and I forgot to mention at the beginning of the hour, any orders over £60 up until midnight tonight, you're getting a free gift.
Oh.
You're going to receive.
What's that?
This is going to be fun. Automatically.
Oh, the feel good stickers.
You're going to get the feel good stickers as a free gift if you spend over £60. We kick that off on Thursday evening at 5 o'clock. So any orders from Thursday evening up until midnight tonight, which is Sunday the 5th of October, you will receive, if the order's over £60 after we discount, this as a final free gift as part of the birthday celebrations.
Perfect.
So, and that's why I think they're £13.49. So, and you can see, and those stickers work beautifully with the Groovi as well as the stamps.
They do, yes.
So let me bring some details up for you. So if you want the complete Groovi collection, you've got item number 42559, £8.49 saving, bringing it down to £68.94. If you just want your characters that we've just been looking at, you've got a £4.99 saving, bringing it down to £28.97, plus your club discounts. We're going to have a look at the Essentials collection next. item number 42552. Then we've also got the complete stamp collection. Now, BIP the Bear, the complete stamp, mask and stencil collection with free gifts worth £16.48.
Brilliant.
So you can see there on the screen, you've got a price of £17.72. You've got a saving of £6, which is carried over from the various different bundles, which we'll have a look at in a moment. So you've got a £6 saving, plus you've got free gifts worth £16.48, and that's definitely over £60.
Yeah.
So you're then going to get your sticker book as well. So as a Diamond Club member, that brings it down to £94.96, and that's for all your stamps.
That's brilliant.
Okay. If you just want your character stamps, then item number for that is 21243. You've got a £3 saving on the stamps, and then you have a free gift, which is that fantastic A4 stencil worth £8.49.
I love that stencil.
I know what Barb did with it on Friday was absolutely
I saw that. That
amazing.
was brilliant. Yeah. That's perfect for your mixed media as well, your backgrounds and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Then we've got the Stamp Essentials collection, item number 12199. You have a £3 saving, and then you got a free gift worth £7.99, which is that little A7 Essential Sentiments stamp set in this. Diamond Club members will pay £54.80. But if you're a little bit undecided, and I know many of you have been very undecided, this is everything. Okay, this is your stamps, your Groovi, your free gifts are in there. You've got an additional free gift in there as well. You've got your savings carried over. So it's all the stamps and mask sets, your free gift of your stencil, your little A7 stamp sets, your savings carried over, £14.49. And then in addition, we're giving you the 8x8 Christmas papers with the little tags as well as an additional free gift.
It's amazing how many of our lovely friends have been so undecided and they've bought the big collection.
That, We're not going to mention any names live on air, just in case people are listening. So there's a Diamond Club member. I mean, look at that saving. £153.56. Going to save £41.59. Plus, you've got £31.96 worth of free gifts. Plus, you've got that sticker book on top of that as an extra free gift as well.
Blimey.
So that's for those of you that are sort of undecided and think, oh, I don't know, what should I go for? If you're looking for something to store it all in, then we have a special Slow Down with Clarity Deluxe book box with BIP the Bear stickers, £9.99. Diamond Club members pay £8.49.
I love those stickers.
Their stickers are great, aren't they? So let's have a look now then at, I'm going to bring those up on the screen for you. We're going to have a look at the Groovi Essentials collection. So item number for this is 42552. You have a £3.50 saving, bringing it down to £39.97.
Perfect.
Over to Lou.
Let's have a look. So we have the trio is 42552, and then but you can also get them individually. These are really lovely because you've got all of these characters and they're holding. So you've got these here, but if you wanted to, you could put a number in there.
Yeah.
Or just a first initial of.
Coming a little bit closer. There we go.
So I love these. So you've got, and then you can mix and match. So you could have, you know, say you've got Paul, you could have two of these, or you could have 4 different characters.
And this is along the lines of our previous Christmas collections. We've had like the gnomes, the elves, the penguins.
Yes.
So I would say look out for a Christmas BIP the Bear over the coming months.
And then I love these as well. So these all fit into
each of those little letter boxes,
which is brilliant. So if you just want to write a little note, you know, just a note or good luck. So you've got so many different occasions on this plate as well.
These are great for your mini makes as well, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, they're perfect for a little mini make.
Nice.
Perfect PTC size, or if you have the stamps, then ATC size.
Yeah.
So then you've got the alphabet.
And this is a different font to all of the others.
Yeah, I like this font.
It's nice. Really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how Jazz comes up with when Jazz and Barb are working together, and how they come up with all these different fonts.
Their minds are brilliant.
Yeah, and
then you've got
the letterboxes.
Yeah, these are always helpful. You know, I know Barbara was saying on Friday, you know, then you've got, you know, for example, Louise, you've got 2 of those, or Paul, 2 of those, or Barbara, you know, BARA.
Yeah.
So it's lots and lots of different ways of using that.
So that's your alphabet. And then finally, we've got the
these
billboards.
Yeah, they're perfect.
These are great.
These are really lovely. If you cut around these, they would make a really lovely gift tag for a present.
Yes.
You know, you'd have the matching card, and then you can use this as a gift tag. So, you know, you say to Merry Christmas, love so-and-so.
Yeah. But, you've got the ladder on there.
Oh, yeah, always help. And little present.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, lovely. I love this.
The
this
panel.
Is lovely.
Yeah, cheeky little children looking over the head. Yeah.
And again, you've got, it's your birthday, happy birthday, you know, have
happy
the best
today.
day. Happy today.
Yeah.
Happy.
Right, so let's have a look at some amazing artwork from the design team. So this one is from Karen Jackson.
Oh.
So she's used one of the billboards. Look at the little paw prints going all the way around.
Using that as a background. I love that.
Isn't that great?
Cute.
This one is another one from Karen Jackson.
Wow, good grid work.
She put number 3. Happy birthday, 3 today.
That's been Picot cut and added.
Yeah.
So you think you've got your basic card. If you wanted to create a few of these, then you can always put your little number on later.
Yeah, because you could personalize it if you're selling your cards.
Exactly.
And then this is great, isn't it?
Have all of these cut out. If they got 5 years old, you go, oh, okay, I'll put a little 5 on there for you.
This one's from Carol Baker.
Oh.
Now, this one's different because they're at the bottom of the box.
Yeah. Look at this thing. There it is. Oh, I see. So they've been put instead of at the top peeking over, they're peeking over the bottom.
They're looking out the window.
Yeah, their little bodies are here. They're like, hey, what's going on out there?
Got another one from Carol Baker. So this time, look at that.
Oh, that's so lovely, isn't it? That's so sweet.
Some lovely metallic gel pens on there, the gold pens on there.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, Iris. And this is where the letterboxes really do come into play, don't they?
They do, yes. Love that. And the glitter and stars as well.
Yeah. This one's from Jane Telford.
Wonderful.
Cheeky little BIP the Bear hiding behind there.
Cheeky, aren't they?
Yeah.
Love that.
Another one from Jane Telford. I like this one.
Yeah.
Good
Celtic.
luck. The Celtic. Linda Williams, Celtic. Yeah. That's nice.
Nice little drop shadow behind as well. It looks like it's really layered on top.
Yeah. Carol Pankstello. Oh, look.
Oh, using the Christmas baubles.
The bauble. Look
Brilliant
at them
idea.
hanging over the edge of the bauble.
Looks like it's going to topple over.
Yeah. Ladder to get up.
They're behind. The ladder's behind.
Yeah.
Literally, they're both trying to get on the same rung of the ladder.
This one's from Jill Askham, and that's using. I think that's one. Is that Barb's Loving Heart?
Yes. Yeah.
I think it is, isn't it?
They're using the heart tool.
Heart tool.
Oh.
Nice.
A little bit of stitching, so you don't have to use any other ways.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
This one's from Josie Davidson.
Lovely. And this proves that, you know, you can, this is lovely, colourful, just a little bit of picot cutting. But, you know, if you weren't ready for your picot cutting, this would be lovely if you use your picot squares or something. Then you've got an absolutely perfect card.
Yeah. I mean, just like this one here from Hazel Edwards.
Yeah.
She's done a little picot square. Hugs and kisses, it's a girl.
Using a little die as well behind. Really
wait till you see this one.
Oh, it's a little PTC.
Glynis. And it's a little PTC fluffy bear. I'm going to come in closer on that one so it'll stay in focus.
Oh,
look.
So cute.
Oh, I love that.
You just love to get that in your PTC swap.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's perfect for this PTC, this one, because I'm sure it's words.
Oh, right. Okay. Another one from Glynis.
Oh, that's lovely. A little bit of tool work as well.
Yeah.
Really lovely.
This loves the multi-needle
He
tools.
certainly does.
Carol Pankstello
Oh,
using the frame
leather.
from the nested square extension
oh yes.
plate
A little bit of grid work in either side. I love the ladders coming from the side.
from the side
in.
into the picture.
Yeah, I think that's brilliant.
Carol Pankstello again.
Oh, that's using our easy layouts, isn't
Yes,
it?
Linda Williams.
Linda Williams easy layouts. And that's really lovely because you've got all the that you're peeking out from behind
From
one of the
behind.
frames. I love that.
Yeah, this one's great. This one, Josie Davidson. Hide and
Oh,
seek.
that's so wonderful.
We're almost at the end out, but this one's from Jill Ascombe.
Oh wow, that's lovely. It's a boy.
And then finally, Glynis with a cool Yule.
Christmassy one.
Really lovely, isn't it?
It is really beautiful, using lovely tool work around the outside as well.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay, so that is your the amazing artwork from the site. I think we should do a little bit. I say we, the raw way. Should we do a demo?
Yes.
Should we do a demo?
Let's do it.
Louise is going to combine BIP with those fantastic frames that she's using in the courses. So let me bring some details up on screen. So just have a bit of a recap. So if you want to partake in the brand new 123 online course, the item number for that is 60228. If you want the plates to go with that course, if this is the first one you're going to do, the item number for that is 42505. That's the Festive Frame and Sentiments A6 Square Groovi Plate Collection. If you, what else have we got to show? Just around the corner now, not long to go, we have our fantastic Clarity Christmas Open Days in Ditton near Maidstone in Kent. So this is a ticket for the Friday. It's from 9 AM until 4 PM. It's £10 for the day. There's no club discounts on this. Yeah, fantastic day. So that is a ticket for the Friday. If you want to come on the Saturday as well, or instead of, item number for that is 60215. And then on the Sunday, we have our last sort of workshop, so to speak. So Sunday, 60216, you can have the Clarity Christmas workshop with Barbara, get inky and arty. That's £125 plus your relevant club discounts. So as a Diamond Club member, it's £106.25. But if you're into your Groovi, then the lovely Linda Williams, item number 60217. So they're both going to take part at the same time. Barbara will be in the main hall and Linda is in a separate hall. For those of you that came maybe in June of this year or November of last year, you'll know exactly how it works. So that's the information for the open days and our final physical workshops of the year.
Perfect.
So, right, I'm going to hand over to Louise now. I'm going to have a slurp of coffee.
Okay. Okay, so here we are. This is the first card that we're going to do. So we're going to use a little bit of pergoliners. I've used the billboard and the little which one's this one?
Letterbox.
Letterbox one. Of course it is. It's got letterboxes in it.
And what's this, Louise?
So this is our little demo sheet. So with every demo, or most demos that we always do, we have the date and the time.
Yeah.
Then we have the main project, and then we have what was used. So this is in the Catch Up and Craft, and you can scroll down and see the show.
Yeah.
And then they'll have the download there,
for our friends at home,
which is always very handy if you want to print out and keep for inspiration on future projects. So yeah, so this is the card that we're going to do now. So I've incorporated the I thought I'd use the main. We're going to be using this one a bit later in the next demo, actually.
It's a lovely frame, isn't it?
It is a really lovely frame. And the good thing about this frame is, if I just turn it around, the inner part is like a rectangle, but it's not a square. Even though the outside's a square, the inner square is a rectangle.
We realised that, didn't we,
Yes.
during one of the course. I think
it was
the white work course, wasn't it?
We realised, we were like,
it wasn't a
oh.
square, it's actually a rectangle.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to tackle. So
Okay.
I'm going to lay down. So this is our starter kit plate mate.
Yeah.
And it has the inset as well.
Okay.
And we're using the Holly and Ivy Joy to the World plate.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a tumble dry sheet as we normally do. Hello. I'm multitasking here. I've got sticky tabs on my fingers and everything. There we go. So because I'm going to be doing perforating down the line, I'm just going to use a tumble dry over both sides. So that's if you wanted to do any embossing on one side, then you know both sides have been embossed, which is always handy.
Okay.
So I'm going to put my stick tabs in. And so we're just going to do the inner and the outer lines. I'm going to bring in my Groovi guard, which is always handy. And
I mean, so if you've got any frames, you could use any of those. So if you've got the nested square extensions, or you've got Jane's frame, or even if you've got the Picot squares or rectangles, you could do this as well, couldn't you?
Oh, definitely. You could Picot cut out a few squares and use those as your.
This is like magic happening.
I know. I love to see the white lines appear. So I've gone in with my number 2 and then in with my number 1, as I normally do. There we go. Oh, just one more. There we go. So that's our main frame.
Yeah.
You see, that's very, very quick, isn't it?
It
doesn't take long.
No.
So now I've used that part, so I don't need that plate for a while.
Okay.
I'm going to put that to one side.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to bring in, this is our calligraphy alphabet plate.
Yeah.
This is for any A5 plate. So any plate that's an A5, you have the A5 square.
Which is one you've just been using.
Which is
from
one
the
I've just been using with the inset. And this is our A5 one.
Okay.
So very handy. And then the inside of the calligraphy alphabet has really lovely scrolls.
It has. You'll find that on the show page.
So I'm going to move it that way, and then I'm going to put him in the middle.
Nice.
Just like
you
that.
could do it with any of the characters, couldn't you?
I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many choices.
Whether you've gone for the letterboxes or whether you've gone for that little rabbit.
Yes,
that rabbit would look lovely in there.
That would look amazing. I love the rabbit. He's so quirky.
Excuse me.
I have a rabbit at home, so.
Does he look like that?
No.
Do you dress him up?
I wish I could. It doesn't stand any nonsense.
Okay, so this is a full collection of the Groovi plates on your screen, item number 42559.
It's amazing how quickly you can get the line art done.
I think the way in which Barb illustrated them to work both in stamps and Groovi was for the ease of use, wasn't it?
It is.
And they've got clean lines to them. And what I mean by that is that whether you're doing parchment or whether you're doing stamping, it's cut out. If you wanted to cut out with a pair of scissors, it's achievable, isn't it?
It is, yes. So then I've used the other plate, which is our billboards.
Yeah.
This one. I'll just take that one out quickly. I'll just show you what I've put that to one side. And I literally only just used the present.
Oh, right.
I thought that was so I've kind of just moved them around like so. I mean, I won't show that now. We can go on to, we've got other bits and pieces to enjoy. But I've just moved it.
So it's a great infill, isn't it?
It is. And there's so many bits and pieces, especially on the characters as well. You know, you've got flowers, you've got teapot, you've got balloons, you've got
the lollipop.
You've got flowers, you've got the crown, you've got all sorts of different bits and pieces that you can put on. So once that's all done, in true Blue Peter style, once I get all the Groovi tabs off my fingers, Move that to one side. We've got our little bear.
Oh,
Very cute little
and
bit.
you've used one of the little sentiments.
I have, yes. I've used the sentiment, which is on the same plate. So I decided which one I wanted to use, but you can choose best wishes, special day. I love the hugs and kisses. That's quite cute.
That's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that one there. Really nice. So lots to choose from. That's the thing. So now what I thought I'd do is you can, if you wanted to, you could different ways in which you can infill the inner two borders. So
Yeah.
a lot of the time you might see me, I use a straight grid and I use a grid, but sometimes you can use your embossing tools to emboss in between. So a bit like how we do it with our lovely Richelieu plates. But sometimes you can just use pencil.
Oh, white pencils. These are our Pergamano pencils, which you'll find on the show page as well.
And it's really nice because it kind of just picks out the colours that you're going to use.
This, what you say this, because you've used those little frames, this is going to fit perfectly in our coasters.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a little bip.
Yeah.
You put your little message in and have them.
Where's the empty coaster? I've got an empty coaster here. Let me just give it a wipe. I had my coffee on it.
So you could use your Picot squares and cut out the Picot squares. But yeah, put the...
So look, there's your coaster.
Yeah.
Fits beautifully in there. Let's go up a little bit.
Sorry. Move him up.
Yeah, look. So you could do a series of little gifts in coasters.
Doesn't that look brilliant? With a matching card and a tag.
And you could put the person's initial. So you could do L for Louise, P for Paul, B for Barb, J for Jazz.
Yeah.
And everyone's got their own, coasters.
Can you imagine doing that for everyone at work?
You've got plenty of time, Louise.
Got 2 hours. Let's do one for each one demo.
Yeah.
There we go.
So you'll find the coasters on the website.
I love coasters. They're a perfect present for, the crafter in your life.
Yeah.
Because they can fill in their own, or you can buy them for yourself to then create little coasters for
And you
presents.
could sell them then, couldn't you?
Yeah. So after you've done that, so you do that both sides.
Yeah.
I thought we'd do a little bit of the colouring.
Oh, so you've done white on the front and the back?
No, just back.
Just on the back, sorry.
However, you could do it on the front as well if you wanted to.
Okay.
Hello, it won't come out. Hello, come on. There we go. So I just thought I'd just colour inside. We'll probably know how to do a little bit of blending with the presents and everything, but I thought I'd just show how the little clouds in the sky and everything.
That's lovely. I've never seen that before.
Oh, it's a little bit of fun.
Okay.
So really, it's very, very, we can have a little bit of play. Oh, they're there. No. Right in front of me. So all I've done is I've just scribbled some clouds in. So, and I haven't really kind of bothered to, make it perfect.
So this is using the Pergamano B pencils. These are the wax-based pencils.
Yes. These are.
So the item number for that is 70063 for your Pergamano pencils.
Yeah, and then I've just, as I've come lower to the ground, I've kind of tapered the little clouds so they look a bit smaller.
Yeah.
And then just do a little bit of grass. You could do a little path or something as well if you wanted to.
Or you could use the hills and the mountains from the starter kit in the background as well. And there's a mini hills and mountains as baby plate, isn't there? It's an A6 square. Ah, that would work lovely.
Yeah. So many choices. But I'm not going to, you could, create a little path here. But I'm just using him as a little shadow. But you really don't have to be, because we're going to use the Dorso oil, we're going to blend it all in.
Yeah.
So then you would just come in with your sky.
Now, if you're fairly new to Groovi or you've been doing it for a while, and you're looking to maybe touch up on your colouring skills, then we have the colouring course that you can purchase. Let me bring those details up for you on the screen. And that was the last course that we did. So the item number of that is 60227. And that's the 123 online course for colouring for Groovi and Pergamano Parchment Crafters. That's £60. And that covers the pergaliner pencils, the Dorso crayons, and also the pergaliner. So pergaliner pencils, Dorso crayons, and the Perga colour pens.
Yes, you got all your different bits of colouring. So all I've done here, you've got your spot-on sponge with a little bit of Dorso oil.
Okay.
You can also use like a little jam jar and put a little sponge in there as well. So all you're doing really then...
Come in a little bit closer if I may.
Of course.
Okay.
Let me move. That's it. And you can layer the white clouds up, but what I've done first is I'm just going to blend the clouds first.
And this is using our blending pens.
It is, yeah. And only a tiny little bit of Dorso oil, just enough to really blend that colour.
You can really see the difference, can't you?
Yeah, it just makes life so much easier, Dorso oil. You don't have to be careful. I mean, all I've done is just some little round scribbles. So obviously clouds look fluffy then.
Yeah.
So you've got your little, and everybody can do what I'm doing, because all I'm doing is just literally just scribbling some clouds on there.
I've never seen a sky like this before. I mean, maybe some of our lovely design team have done it in the past, and I maybe haven't seen it. But I really love the effect.
And then the good thing about the Dorso oil is you can just blurs it in. But it's a little bit of fun. It reminds me of, I don't know if we're allowed to mention films.
We can mention films.
Toy Story, you know, with the little
clouds on
the walls. Yeah. A little bit like that.
We have no restrictions here at Clarity Towers.
Okay. Just a tiny little bit.
I mean, sometimes we look at our Groovi plates, don't we? And I mean, like the frame that you've used there, because they have like the holly in them or the actual design. Sometimes we forget that
they can be used.
They can be used as a frame as well.
Definitely. And it's perfect, like you say, for the coasters and everything.
Yeah.
So once you've done that, then you can just work it into the white clouds a little tiny bit around the outside. And then when you turn it over, got a nice little blended sky.
Look at that.
And you can, for example, at the top there, I've missed a little bit. You just put a little bit in there. So you can always go back in and do a little bit of a touch up. And yeah,
I love that effect.
It's cute. It looks like a little scene inside a border, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then I'll just blend in the green at the bottom. The grass. It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
The Dorso oil with the pergaliner pencils really
makes me happy.
Make colouring achievable on parchment. But they're not just for your parchment craft. You can use them, obviously, the pencils. You can use them on your stamping as well. Barb uses the Dorso oil on cards as well.
Yeah, they're perfect for, and you can use Dorso crowns in mixed media projects as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're oil pastels, aren't they? So there's so many uses for them. So I've just done a little bit of a shadow. There he is. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Look at that. Wow.
So a little bit of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And then what you can always do then is I would go in with my brown for his little bear with the little pergaliner pencils. And there's quite a lot of colours here, so you've got lots of choices. While we think of little brown bear.
And I mean, on the colouring course, to say, I mean, you cover so many different things with the use of the Pergocolour pencils, the Pergocolour pens, the Pergoliner pencils, and the Dorso crayons as well.
Yeah, I think everybody was amazed to see how many uses there are for the Dorso crayons.
For those that attended, yeah, definitely. So if you're interested in maybe looking at your colouring, maybe you've only ever gone to just your pencils and you want to see how you can use the pens or the Dorso crayons, then the 123 online course of colouring is definitely sort of worth looking into. And again, there is a list of ingredients. If you go into the product, right at the bottom, there's a list that you can click on and download, and it will show you what would be is required for that colouring course. I'm sure many of our friends at home have already got a lot of the stuff as well.
Yeah. So I've just done a little bit of where the shadows might be. So a little bit underneath his belly, a little bit under the board, because obviously that would be in shadow. Then just at the bottom of his feet, around his hands and just under his neck, like so, just around his little muzzle there. So then just a little, it's just a little bit. But then you can, if I just get my pencil sharpened a little bit more, there's nothing stopping you from then going on the front and just building up a little bit of that colour under the front as well. There you go.
It's where the stencil brushes come in, don't they?
Yes.
Shall I grab you a stencil brush, Louise?
Yes, please, Paul.
You're probably thinking, why do I want a stencil brush? Because when you're working with the pencil, sometimes you get sort of like some dust from it. And what you don't want to do is sort of blow really onto your parchment.
Yeah.
But that, I love that.
It's a cute little effect.
Yeah.
So, and there's lots of ways in which you can colour. You can use your Pergocolour pens. There's some nice browns in there, or you can use a little pink. Or
so when we compare that to your finished piece of artwork,
yeah, he's a little bit darker in this one. He stands out a bit more there.
But I mean, you're on black. Black is
colours.
very harsh when it comes to parchment, isn't it? So you've used some of our lovely companion paper behind that.
Yes, and then with the pergoliners, I've just used pink and the blue just for the presents as well, to tie in with the blue in there and the pink in the middle.
Nice.
So then you have him.
Look at that.
He appears.
You can definitely see the difference, can't you, from the depth of colour?
Yes.
Where I'm guessing you've gone in and sort of built up the levels as it's dried.
Yeah, just kept on building up, because this one, first of all, I created him and then thought, oh, he looks a bit sunburnt. So then I went in with a brown over the top, because I thought, oh no, I've used it. It's a bit too pink for me.
Oh.
Look like me when I come back from holiday. So yeah, so that's him done when he's got all of his colours in and everything like that.
But that just in a coaster.
Yeah.
Just like that.
I know. And then all you'd have to do is just cut around it, or you probably could get away with just doing a picot square.
Yeah.
Around it. That would look nice.
Yeah. Or your craft knife or your guillotine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once he's done, we can then, I just used a little bit of the white pencil just to create little daisies as well. Just around there.
Yeah.
Just, speckled it on there. So what I'll do is I'll actually show you the border actually. Because I know we're creeping on time, and there's another demo as well. But we all like to know how borders are created, don't we? So I've used a little, I've used the 5 needle tool.
Oh, right. So you're coming closer on that.
Yeah, so I've done 2 sides just to show you what it looks like after. So I've used the 5 needle tool. Because once we cut it out, it has a really nice effect once the 5 needle tool's cut out.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And is this something that you'll be showing us in the new course?
Yes. Yes, I will definitely be showing all of these different bits and pieces. So when you're doing your 5 needle with any perforating, you can always use a tumble dryer sheet underneath if you wanted to. That helps with the lubricating of the needle. So let me move up a bit. There we go, you can see there. Or you can keep this at the side and occasionally
just
perforate your needle tool through it. So really, there's on the tools as well, you'll notice there's a little dot.
Yeah.
One side and the other side, and that is to line up. So say you've got your tool this way.
Yeah.
Where the dot is. That means that, you know, it stops you from doing a wonky 5 needle tool.
Right, let's try the other camera. It's coming on this one. It's very playing musical cameras now.
Is that okay? No, I'm still.
A bit more.
Right.
Move these bits out.
Right.
Okay.
That's all right, isn't it? There.
Yeah, I might be able to come in a little bit closer. Have a look. That's as close as I can come.
Okay, that's fine. There we go. So all you would really do then is just to line up, and you would just keep on going down. So the good thing about needle tools is they hook. They hook in as well.
To create like a continuous, well, I suppose to help with the spacing.
Yes. Yeah, so if you wanted one right next to each other, then you would just hook into each other one. If you wanted to leave a gap, you might want to use 1 5 needle tool and then use your 2 needle fine as like a little spacing in between if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Then you've got different ways of creating the border. So
have a look on the overhead now then.
Move
have
that
to
out
move
there.
that.
There we go. So that's just using a little bit. So I just thought I'd show you how I emboss.
And that was usually when you perforate, Louise, you perforate through the Picot foam, don't you?
Yes, through the Picot foam first. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn over this, and I'm going to turn over my piece of artwork. So we're on the back here.
Okay.
Just so that we can do a little bit of embossing. So what I've done is I've kind of embossed every other one. So
okay.
there's one there. Then I've just embossed a little dot there.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be where you're going to kind of come in and around.
Okay.
So say let's start off, and I've just gone round. Oh, sorry. Is that right?
Yeah.
I've just gone around in a little circle there.
Okay.
So then we leave one, and then we do the next one.
But you've squidged your hole.
I have squidged my hole.
Okay.
It's a squidged hole. But we're going to, after we've done all of it, because you want to shallow perforate first, because what will happen is if you emboss and you have to put pressure on, you might tear through, because as your holes get larger, it's weaker.
Right, yeah.
So you want to shallow perforate first. You can squidge.
Which is where the Picot foam comes into play. Yeah,
you can squidge your holes, because it doesn't matter, because then you can turn over and then you can go back in and re-perforate. So I've done every other one there.
Yeah.
And then what I've done is in between every other one.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a little dot at the bottom there.
Oh, right, okay.
Just there, 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 and there. So then when you turn it over, you kind of have a big dot, little dot, big dot, little dot.
Oh, yeah.
Like so. So then this is when you would bring your Picot foam back in. Turn your mat back over just in case. Always forget those sort of things. And I'll just show you. You can either go back in with your 5 needle tool, or you can go back in with a 1 needle fine or a 1 needle bold.
Okay.
I prefer to go back in with my 1 needle. This is a bold.
Come over on.
Oh.
Come over to me now.
Right. There we go. So then you would just, and then once you've gone back in, you can see those, you re-perforate, the holes appear again.
Okay, so let's go on the overhead now, so you have to move.
So you can see the difference. You can see the difference between the re-perforations.
Yeah.
And I haven't yet.
Yes.
So it just means that when you see.
And this is key when we come to perforating
Perforating.
to Picot cutting.
Yes.
Which we spoke about at the beginning of the show, about how sometimes, well, not sometimes, the perforating is just as important as the picot cutting, isn't it?
It is, yes. And, you know, if all of these were a little bit different on the outside, it wouldn't, especially when you're working on a straight line as well. If you're picot cutting along a straight line, you want all those perforating holes to look exactly the same, because otherwise, if not, you'll get these really odd picots.
Okay.
So what I'm doing now is where the large white dot was, I'm just picot cutting those ones first.
Okay, and you're using your Perga cutters to do this?
I am, yes. So we've done all of those.
Okay.
Then I would just move to the side a little bit and do those ones.
Yeah.
And then move to the side that way and do those ones. And I would do that all the way along the line because I think it's easier.
Rather than keep turning parchment for each. Because
then once you start moving on your parchment and everything, you can always, that always creates issues down there. There we go.
Nice.
And then you have that. And then when you have that all the way along.
Would you like your finished card?
Oh, you've got it, yeah. Please. Then you get that, which is a really nice little border, I think.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's lovely.
So a little bit the bear.
Bit the bear.
Little bit the bear.
That's beautiful. There we go. Look at that. Right. Okay. So you said you had another demo for us. So should I do a bit of a recap?
Okay. I'll get myself.
And then you can sort of have a bit of a tidy up.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Perfect.
Right. Let's bring up some details on the screen for you. Okie dokie. So the brand new launched today. Well, it launched at 5 o'clock last night. Many of you have already signed up for it. Thank you very much indeed. I said the invites to that classroom will go out. I'm just going to check my calendar. It will go out, I think, where are we? We're in October, aren't we?
Yes.
I think it says in the product information, it'll go out on the 20th or the 27th. It's a Monday-ish, once Jim's built that classroom. And it's a great, for those of our friends that have done all the previous courses, you know exactly how it works. And it's so easy and it's so friendly. And what's great is that there's a Q&A room in there, which Louise monitors, being the tutor. So if you've got any questions beforehand, during, after, Louise is always there to help. She's not there 24/7, but she's almost there 24/7. And it's great when we see our students that have attended or the course, how they then share their work. And the great thing is that when they're sharing their work, they'll say, this is where I went wrong, or this is where I need to change something, and things like that. And it's that growing, isn't it? It's all about the learning.
It is, because nobody's going to be perfect first time.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, it does take time to learn new things.
Yeah.
But you have those courses that will help you along the way, you know, and perforating and picot cutting is such a big hurdle for a lot of people. It takes time for people to think, oh no, I'm not quite sure on my picot cutting.
Yeah.
But
so the new course is item number 60228. If you want to do any of the previous courses, then we have the colouring course, item number 60227. If you want to look at some white work, then item number for that is 60223. But maybe you're a beginner and you want to get a sort of a grounding on the 3 core skill sets, which is white work, colour, and picot cutting, then the item number for that is 60220. Say once you buy that course, you've got the key to the classroom that you can keep going back in. Doesn't matter where in the world you are, you can join in. You can if you wake up in the night thinking, oh, I want to do something, it's very mindful, isn't it, Groovi?
it is. Yes.
Crafting in general is very mindful. But maybe you're thinking, okay, I'm going to come to the open days. we have the snip clinic at the open days, don't we?
We do, yes.
So you've got the snip clinic, so maybe you want to try hands-on for some one-to-one. So the open days for the Friday is 60214, and it's £10. And you get a free drink for that as well. And because it's Christmas, last year we had carol singing.
Perfect.
Every hour on the hour, Barb gets up on the chair and does a free raffle. So when you come in, you're given a raffle ticket, and which you keep throughout the day. And Barb does one or two or three different prizes an hour. And then you've got all the demonstrators there. You've got make and takes. Barb will have some of her pottery there as well. So that's for the Friday. Then on the Saturday, ticket for that is 60215, and again that's £10.
It's just a really great day, isn't it? Really?
They really are. Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to get inky and arty with Barbara for a one-day workshop, then the item number for that is 60216. Everything's provided for you. That you also have a light lunch during the course of the workshop as well. So it's £125. Club discounts do apply. So if you're a Diamond Club member, that brings it down to £106.25. But if you're into Groovi and your parching, then Groovi Parchment made easy with the lovely Linda Williams.
And she really is.
She really is lovely, Linda. Item number 60217, and that's the same price, £125 plus club discounts as well. And I know many of our friends that have been coming for several years now, is that they'll actually come on the Friday, have a day off on Saturday, have a look around the area, because Ditton, Alresford is beautiful. There's a lot of history. Leeds Castle, so maybe have a day off on the Saturday, and then they'll come back and do the workshop on the Sunday.
Yeah. Or a lot of our friends stay both open days.
Oh, they come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well.
I did notice a few of our lovely friends said to me last time we did our open days that they didn't get through everything on the first day. So the second day they did everything that they didn't get to on the first day.
Absolutely.
There's make and takes, isn't there? And then
there's
you've got
make and takes,
all of the demonstrators.
There's free parking. There's refreshments. There'll be special offers. Maybe singing again this year.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? Lovely Hilma will be there as well, Barbara's mum. Pottery from Barb. It's all about the community, isn't it, as well?
It is, yeah.
And sharing. And many of our friends have been coming for years and years and years, from either the open days or the workshops or the retreats as well. So
just a really lovely day.
Yeah, it really is. And I mean, they're hard work, but it's worth it. And the team just all come together. You normally have Lisa's on the tills, Jilly's walking around helping everybody, Jazz is in the kitchen, Sue's there helping with any customer queries or club sign-ups. So you've got the make and takes as well, all the demonstrations. Yeah, the time flies. It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's so much to do, and there's so many different things to do all throughout the day. It's just so easy. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. So a couple of things. Check out Barbara's blog, which is barbaragray.blog. And if you go back, I think it was probably about a week or so ago. Barb did a blog about the open days and the workshops. The venue is absolutely amazing in Ditton. It's light, it's airy, and the staff there are great as well. So check out Barb's blog. Don't forget, sign up to Barb's blog. You'll find it on the blog itself where you can subscribe to it. And what that means is that every time Barb does a blog, you'll get an email telling you that she's blogged. And we're in the middle. We're not even in the middle yet. We're doing the countdown to Christmas.
We are.
So we've got the countdown to Christmas. It was started 100 days. I think it's 83.
Gosh.
Something like that at the moment. Quick. 83 days.
And it feels like yesterday it was 100 days.
I know.
It does go quickly.
So Barb's blogging on a daily basis now. While Barb's away, the staff will play. Okay. So I would say make sure you check out the blog on a daily basis. Definitely sign up, subscribe to it, so you get told, because the staff are going to be getting up to mischief on Barb's blog. Okay. I'm not saying
don't
anything.
Tell Barbara.
Don't tell Barbara. No, don't tell Barbara. And so yeah, make sure you do that. And also, if you're new to the Clarity family, sign up to our newsletters, our emails that we send out.
Yeah.
If you go to the front of the website and you go to the top and you scroll down, and there's a bit that's all you need to do is put your name, email address, date of birth if you want to, tick the box, and then we will let you know all things that are happening at Clarity. We send out special offers in the emails. We tell you when we're coming up on Clarity Social TV, when we're doing Hobby Maker TV, the Shack episodes, Groovi Tuesday. So it's definitely worth subscribing to our emails that we send out, because you definitely get to know what's going on here at Clarity as well. If you come back tomorrow at 10 o'clock, yes, because I'm covering the Shack tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I'm not doodling. I can't doodle, but I've got lots of different things to share with you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Yeah, there's some craft along news as well. Yeah, craft along with Barb. Which is free.
Oh, okay.
A free craft along with Barb coming up. Yeah. So if you want to find out more, either join me tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I'll be here on my own, so you can come and keep me company. Sign up to the news emails that we send out, and also subscribe to Barb's blog. And if you're not sure how to do any of that, then tomorrow I will show you how to do it. Okay, I'll have the iPad fully charged and I'll show you how to do that. Maybe you a little bit sort of techie and not sure what buttons do I press, what do I do, etc. So tomorrow I'll show you how that all works.
That's good, because sometimes you just need a little bit of help just to find
absolutely. And during the week, Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. till 4:30 p.m, the team are always on the end of a phone to help you. So if you are having any difficulties trying to find something, or you're not sure about something, Sue, Jazz or P are there to help. And
they all know their stuff.
They do.
They're very technical.
Yes, they're very good. And if they don't, then they'll go and ask Jim. And if Jim doesn't know, well, they're
going to ask you.
So that's something to look forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to 10 o'clock tomorrow. My Barb's away. We will play. And you know what I'm like. Yes, I'm a tease, and yes, I'm naughty as well.
Yes.
So right, over to Louise.
Okay, so a second demo.
Yes,
for
second demo.
Perforating and Picot Cutting.
Let's have a look.
Okay, so again we have our demo sheet, which has the date and the time, and then our project.
Okay.
And then the ingredients in which we have used.
So this is the plate that you're using in the Perforating and Picot course, and the plates that you also used in the colouring course as well.
Yes, we used this one was for when we learned how to use the pergola bees and the A's together.
That's
painting
right.
on parchment introduction there. So again, we're just going to do a little bit of colouring, and then I've just created this little border. And this is using a needle tool that I don't often use, so it's been really nice to work with this one. It's the Star Point.
Right. Okay.
So if I come in a little bit closer.
Now we do have a question from the lovely Nahid, and she has asked, will you be doing a lot more of the different tools in the new course?
So there's a few different tools.
Yes.
There's a little bit of grid work.
Okay.
And there's a little bit of tool work.
Okay, so when you say grid work, you mean using the
straight
basic
grid
grids
and the diagonal grid.
Okay, so that's the basic grids and the straight grids, which we do in A6 square and A5 square.
Yes. Okay. There will be future courses that will be looking particularly at needle tools.
Multi-needle tools.
Yes, because there's so many of them and there's so much to learn. you can't really put them in a perforating and picot cutting course because
I
people want to
suppose
learn how to
perforate and
yeah,
how to
and I
picot
don't
cut.
want to overload people who might be coming into it to learn how to do those things
Yes.
and getting too technical with other things.
But the
So-
multi-needle tools you've used, just looking at my ingredients list, which
Yes.
you can go to the product page and have a look at. So you're going to use the Pico V medium tool and the almond perforating tool
Yes.
and the standard 2-needle bold and 1-needle bold. So,
Yeah.
and also we've got the Linda Williams multi-needle tool books as well, the
which
handbooks.
are really handy.
I know some people prefer to learn by watching as opposed to reading,
which is what the future courses will be about. But if you want to have, the good thing is they all come with templates. So if you've got a photocopier, you can photocopy the template, and you just literally just have to line your needles up. And then once you have that initial template, you can then go in and perforate using a 1 needle fine or bold through the template.
Yeah.
So once you've done it the first time, it will be easier, you know, to incorporate that into your projects down the line.
Yeah. So there are, if you look for multi-needle handbooks on the website, there's 2 volumes by Linda, and the first volume was sort of some of the essential multi-needle tools. I think that might have covered the Pico V tools, which were an introduction by Clarity to the Pergamano brand.
Yes, they were.
And then the second handbook, which is a lot thicker, covers some of the more detailed multi-needle tools. I mean, some of the multi-needle tools, they've got so many needles in them.
And the nice thing about those books as well is that you've got projects in them.
Yes.
So it gives you a little bit of instructions on how to create the projects.
Yeah.
So it's an inspiration book as well as a needle tool help book.
So in answer to the initial question,
a little bit,
it's the Pico V and the almond tool.
I wanted to kind of show how to perforate and picot cut using a straight grid, which is one module. A diagonal grid is another module, and then needle tools is a third module. So I wanted to kind of show you how to use all of the different things in conjunction with perforating and picot cutting. But to go into all of the needle tools,
it could be a little bit
there will
overwhelming.
be future courses for that.
And I suppose once you've got your once you're happy with your perforating and picot cutting to start with, and then you can, I mean, say Pico V tool is a fairly simple one, it's just like that, and the almond tool is like that. Give us a bit of I don't know. Then you could start to build up your knowledge of just looking at, I mean, Louise is going to show us using the star point tool on this one. Can I just have a look at your ingredients list for this particular? I haven't got my goggles. The star point fine perforating tool and the 1 needle bold. So it's another tool and another way. So when you look at this, don't forget what Louise will show us. You can obviously go back and watch this bit again and again.
Yes.
Can't you? So
can indeed.
Okay, so that was answering the question. Okay, back to Louise.
Okay. So did I show the card? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Did I show the card? Right, here we go. So this is the Joy to the World. So we've just used the initial plate,
which is on the screen,
just as it comes. Yeah. And then we've just done a little bit of colouring, and then I've just wanted to show you how to do
this. That's a
border.
Lovely border.
It is a nice border, yeah. It's the star point, which is one that I don't really use that much.
I'm going to come in closer on this, if we can focus on the...
Sometimes when I do a demo, especially like these kind of demos, I kind of just close my eyes and pick a tool and think, right,
what can I do?
What can I do with this one? Let's do a border, and then I just work out a border from that.
Okay.
But it's 3 rows of the same tool, and then just embossed. You can emboss so many different ways, and you can make it look so different.
So this could be any frame.
Yeah.
It could be any design in the middle. So BIP the Bear could be in the middle of there.
You could put BIP the Bear.
So are you just going to show, rather than sort of trace out the middle bit, are you going to just show us how to do the border?
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, because I think we're getting a little bit long, and most people kind of, you know, they don't want to see me do a line art or the colour. They want to see the border, really. So,
I think that.
Let me go.
Louise is very well prepared.
Fast
Very,
forward.
very well prepared.
Okay. There we go. Okay. So let me grab the tool. Where's the tool? She says. There we go. There's the tool. Okay. So I'm going to come in with my Picot foam.
Yeah.
So what you can see here is I've embossed one row.
Okay. So if I come in close, we can.
This one has just been perforated, which I'll show you how maybe different kind of ways in which to emboss through that.
Okay.
So I thought I'll show you on this here.
Yeah.
I'll show you how I did this little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So let me
So
grab
this way we might need to. I thought I should have done this earlier. Sometimes we don't.
What we do?
You get comfortable on the chair, and then I'm going to go over to the other camera and see if I can turn it slightly so you're not chasing around the table. So you stay where you're comfortable on the overhead.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn this camera that nobody can see just yet, but
lovely Australian card right here.
Louise loves an Australian
I love
card.
my Australian cards. Always upside down. Don't know why. Just me.
Okay, what side are you going to go down?
I'm going to go down this way.
You're going to go, right, okay, I reckon I'm good on the camera here.
Cool.
Okay.
Shall I go on to camera 3?
You can give camera 3 a
Press
go.
the button. Oh, that's better.
There we go.
Look at that. Okay. So, again, it's a very... Let's see if I can show you the...
Might be better on the overhead on that one. Let's go on the overhead.
There we go. So the start point looks like that. So, oh, hello. It's because of the writing, I would have thought. We did see it. Just
there we go.
There you go. Perfect.
It's because your hand's there.
No.
No, let's go there. Hang on, where we go?
Where are we now?
There we go.
Hey. There you go. That's what it looked like on the end.
Okay, so we've just had that question, so we're just showing the lovely pat what it looks like.
Perfect.
Okay.
So it looks like a curvy Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's two different ways in which you can use the tool. You could use it so you've kind of got the two ends this side.
Yeah.
However, I'm using it the other way, so you've got just the one needle to line up.
Okay.
So what I'm doing as well is if I just perforate one, and you can see whereabouts I've positioned the tool. Maybe. Might be
there. There we go.
There we go. So you can see I've kind of done it where so that the one line is in line with the border.
Right, okay.
So then what I'm just going to do is, if I go back to number 3, I'm just going to hook in my needle tool into the previous tool. So we're just...
You might need to show that on the over.
I'll show that on the overhead as well. There we go. So this hole here, I've just hooked the end of this needle into the previous tool. Okay, so I'm going to do that all the way down. I'm just hooking it in all the way down. So hooking one needle into the next. I'm going to go all the way down. Did that one. So once you've hooked the needle in, it's very easy just to keep the tool work going just down all the way here. There we go. So it doesn't matter about the ends because all I'm going to do then is just bring in a one needle like I've done in this corner here. Because once it's all cut out, it really just won't matter too much. Because I've just used the two needle tool or a one needle tool just to finish off the edge. Okay, so once that bit's done, what you can see is down here, I've turned the tool around So now it's going to be facing the tool, so it's going to look like that. So first of all, it was this way with just the one needle facing the border, and I've turned it 180 degrees. So now I'm hooking the two needles, this one and this one, into that tool, and again then I'm doing it all the way around. So if I go onto the third camera, you might be able to see a little bit better, maybe. So I'm just hooking that in all the way down again. It's really a lovely tool to work with, and you can get some really lovely ornate decorative borders with this border as well. It is really, really lovely. So many different ways of embossing once you've worked this one as well. There we go. So that's the second line done. And then what I've done then is, as you can see here, is I've just hooked those in again. So let me show you on the overhead, just here. So I'm hooking those two needles in again. So we've got the two needles facing the border this time, like we did with the second border, the second line of the border. And so we are just creating the next line. And they're just hooking into the two holes that we had at the top there. And then this works all the way down. Just go down. See, so you've got the two needles just going into that hole and that hole there.
And this is using the star point tool, isn't it?
Yes, just the same tool for all three rows, just using them in a slightly different way.
Because it looks quite similar to a Picot V, doesn't it?
It does.
But it's got a little bit of a curve to it.
Yeah, that's the only difference really, in a way. It's got a nice little...
It's not a straight line, is it?
No, it's got a really lovely curve to it. So you can create some really lovely decorative designs with that. And then what you can see is right in the corner here, you've either got your two needle, which I've got here. I've just kind of just finished it up by just joining up the two there. It doesn't really have to be specifically, but that's just how I've done the little corner in the end.
I'm just going to grab, have you got your Picot V tool in your lovely tool organizer?
I should have.
Just to show the difference between, because there is a slight angle, isn't there?
Oh, that's the angle tool. I haven't got one here.
I'm going through Louise's pink bag.
They're not in there.
I don't know.
I might have taken them out and put them somewhere.
Somewhere safe.
Somewhere safe, yeah. Doesn't look like
I'll go and grab mine.
Okay.
If I can remember where I put them.
Yeah, that's...
You carry on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk around because there's nobody here. I can walk around.
No,
this is really weird.
So now we've created our perforation border. So if I just show you, so the first line, if I show you over here, the first line against the border, we've done this. Okay. Then the second line, I've turned it 180. And so it looks like that. Okay. And then the next border, oh, hold on, I've just got to do two. So it looks like that, the second border. And then to create the third border, you just join these two together. And then so you would work that all the way down. That's how you get this.
Okay. So I've got my 3 Picot V tools here.
Oh, good.
Do you want to show the comparisons between the Star Point and Picot Vs?
Yes. So I'll use the medium maybe.
Okay.
Is that the medium? Yeah.
Number 2.
Because it's probably the similar size-ish. Or maybe it's a large one. So you can see here they're straighter, aren't they? You can see that
Yes.
there, and then you could. It's kind of. I do. Oh, I'll tell you what. I do it that way.
There we go. You can see. I wonder if we're on there. Yeah. There you go. You can definitely see the difference. That's it.
Yeah.
So let me. I've got a pencil here. So this is your Picot V, which you can see is sort of a series of straight needles in a straight line.
Yeah.
And then a series of straight needles there.
And the
With
nice
a sort of
thing
a
about
gap at the top, isn't there?
Yeah, so you've got two right at the top, which means that you can get that little point right
Which
at the
is what
end.
Barb was after when
she
she
was
started
using the
using
angle or
the
the
angle tool, because the
semi-square.
angle tool's got another needle at the end here.
Like this one.
Yes, but you can see here with the star point, although it looks very similar, it isn't, because it's got like a slight angle on it. And you've got that one central needle just there.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
So yeah, you can see it's like
the difference between the two.
It's like a curvy V.
It is, isn't it? It's more spread out. It's shorter. When you look, it's sort of shorter from here to here compared to here to here.
But it's kind of a little bit longer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's slightly different, but it does create a really lovely effect, I think. Okay, so once you've done the border, you can then go in and emboss how you want to. So if I go onto the soft side of the mat, thank you. So I've just kind of done like a curve.
So this is on the back now.
Yes, so we're working on the back.
Yeah.
So I've just done a little curve with that one.
And what tool are you using?
Using the number 2.
Number 2, okay.
And then I've just done a little round dot there.
Right, okay.
Then in the next line, I've kind of almost done like a little diamond.
I see a colouring in, so to speak.
Yes, using the little tool to colour in. Then so that's like the next part. That's the second line.
Yeah.
And then the third line, I've just done a V with a little dot. So that's the third line. And then your second line is infilled completely.
Mm.
And then the first line is just like a V with a dot in the middle.
And this is like some of the things you'll be covering more detail in the course.
Yes. So we'll do a little bit of infilling borders and just all sorts of exciting things. Really.
And I can really see, I need my hockey stick, hang on, for my little pointer tool rather than my big chunky fingers. So we can see here the difference in the perforations.
Yes.
These are a lot more visible here as opposed to over here.
Yes, so this has all been reperforated.
Right, okay.
And then this is shallow perforated so that I can emboss, and then I can then go in with my reperforations.
So if you'd gone deep perforating, like you have on that side there, and then you try to do the white work, that's when it's likely to... let me show you. Okay. I was going to say likely to split. Yeah, so say we've got our... There we go. So that's deep perforating. Yeah, that's deep perforating. And then so when you come in with your embossing, I can feel it. It's going to break. It's very, very flimsy. Yes. And this part here is almost split. Yeah. So when you go onto the front, I mean, I can notice a little bit. I can see that. But I haven't pressed it. But it's very, very close to tearing this side. Yeah. It's gone quite inverted there. So that's why you always should shallow perforate, and then if you feel that, you can kind of feel it's about to. Blimey. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So you always need to shallow perforate, because then you can emboss,
and then you can then reperforate and then picot cut.
And then to reperforate, I suppose it depends on, am I right in thinking, depending on how many needles are in the multi-needle tool,
Yes.
whether you reperforate with a single and one needle fine or a one needle bold.
Yeah, so I prefer always to go in with my one needle bold, but if you've got really needles that are close together, then I would go in with a one needle fine. But so yeah, but then you can do different things. So you can, like say you just did you can emboss lots of dots in.
You could use the grid, couldn't you?
You could
do a series of 4 little dots.
So there's loads of different ways. Once you've created your initial tool work, there's so many different ways in which you can emboss inside the design to make it look so different. So say over here, we just infilled every single line. Let me do that one as well.
Looks like a flower now.
Yeah. I suppose you could, no?
It's like a checker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's so many. Once that's all reperforated, let me just reperforate through that just to show you. It kind of just finishes everything off.
Refocus.
Oh, sorry.
Right. There we go.
There we go. It's getting so happy.
And you're doing this with your bold?
One needle bold, yes. And once you've reperforated inside, it just...
You sort of get into a rhythm, don't you?
You do.
And a good pair of glasses.
Yes.
Or a magnet. I've got to go for...
There we go.
I've got to go for an eye test next week.
So once it's reperforated, it just looks really lovely. And then, but there's so many different ways in which you can emboss, you know. So it's just about maybe just do a line of your star point and just see how many different ways in which, I think we did that in the foundation course, I think, when we found different ways in which we could emboss inside different
tools. I knew it actually. I remember when we did the live show on one of those, and I'm sure it was that one. You went, "Oh, this works," and it was that what if, wasn't it? And it was live, and it wasn't as if. And the confidence that I have, I know that if I ask you any question, I know that you'll know the answer.
Yes.
And because I don't know all the answers. I mean, there's only so much my little head can take when it comes to parchment craft. But I have every confidence in. I don't feel. We don't prepare beforehand. We don't say, right, well, I'm going to say this, we're going to say that, blah blah blah.
No, we just
sometimes as it happens, okay,
we're winging it.
What if? What if?
It is that what if,
yeah.
And that's the main thing about it, just experimenting and seeing. Because sometimes when I'm doing something, I never have a plan of what I'm going to do, like a demo or a design piece, and it just appears out of nowhere, and you think, oh, okay, that kind of works, and I'll try it. Oh no, that doesn't work, but still, you can kind of tell the difference if you put your hand over there. It's like texture vision over there, and then you put it over there.
Wow.
It feels sharp.
Solid. Yeah, that is like solid.
Yeah.
It's like a little bullet. Yeah. It is. It really, really is.
Yeah.
Compared to that, which is soft.
Yeah. You can tell there's quite a big difference, isn't there?
Mm.
But so kind of once you've done that, then once it's all reperforated, you can then go in and do a little bit of your picot cutting. So
if you want to, because that's the other thing. Sometimes, just that.
You could come around with a box and say you think, oh, that looks really lovely, but I'm not quite at the stage. I can perforate, but I can't picot cut yet.
Yeah.
So you could then come in with a box around that, and that's
introducing,
extra prettiness.
It is. It's really lovely. I like it like that without the Picot
I know.
cutting.
Let me do a little bit.
Okay, I'll let you, Louise. I'll let you. If you really want to.
I'll just do one half, shall I?
Okay.
And you can see which one you prefer then.
But that's the thing, isn't it? And sometimes when we're doing stuff, and we're together, and Louise is doing it, and because I learned so much for when we do these 1, 2, 3 courses, because I've only been shown a certain way, or I've picked up and I've tried this and I've tried that, and I don't have the time to play, so to speak. So when I'm sharing with Louise,
it's your chance to play.
It isn't. But sometimes I'll see what you're doing and I'll go to you, well, what if you do this?
Yes.
Or could you do that? Or what about, etc., etc. But I know that whenever I ask you a question, I'm going to get an answer.
Yeah.
It's not going to phase you at all.
No, because I like questions. You know this. I like questions. Okay, so that's the difference between having it cut out or not cut out.
Okay, so the star point tool gives that turret look, doesn't it? The same look as an angle tool.
Yes.
But it's a more curvier.
Any needle tool that has one at the top will create a castle
give you the turret.
Because you're going to picot cut here, like so, which gives you that picot, so that when you turn it round and picot cut the other side, you've got
picot's the other side, so you've got a flat piece.
So then you get a little square at the top.
Yeah.
So that's but then anything like our Picot V tools will obviously give you that point at the end.
Yes.
So you think it's the opposite way around, wouldn't you? If you were looking at this going, oh, I'm going to get a nice little point when I...
Well, that's what Bob was expecting with the angle tool.
Yeah.
But see, I'm undecided now. I like both.
I've always liked the little castle turrets because I like castles. But, you know.
No, I mean the Picot cut or not the Picot cut.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like both of them just as much.
They both look, and it's just, that looks lovely. If you are at your picot cutting stage, then you may think, oh yeah, I could cut that out now, and that would look really lovely. But also you can create this. Say you put your BIP the Bear in here, you could then put this in here.
Yes, you could,
if you wanted to. You know, maybe not put the holly and ivy and
I suppose once you've got a frame, you've got a frame, haven't you? Whether it be a rectangle, square, and as you say, sometimes just play. And I know from working with Louise, and when we've done some of the previous courses, and when you're using the multi-needle tools, once you're happy with what you've come up with in relation to a design, then you transfer that to like a piece of paper. You perforate on a piece of paper and you use that as a template then, don't you?
Yeah.
If it's one that you're going to use on a regular basis, because I really like this now, rather than keep having to guess, you create like a template, don't you?
Yeah, and I do really think that advocate for having little templates for your perforating, because, you know, if sometimes things work the first time, you think, oh yeah, I absolutely love that, and you may do it again and think, oh, I've accidentally, you know, sometimes you're not always feeling the same way. So having that template just makes life so much easier.
And I suppose if you then have like a little folder that you keep them in, you think, oh yeah, I could use that on that, or I could use that on this. So, and then that helps you, you know, you could do several lines and have different ways of embossing, and it's an ideas book then for next time. Say, for example, you're creating a really lovely card and you think, oh, I've done a few different ways of embossing with that tool. I'll have a look at my little templates and see which one I prefer. And it goes back to BIP the Bear, where you've traced BIP the Bear out of all the different hats. Isn't it? So that's sort of like a template that you could go to, oh, what does it look like with this hat on? Do I put the hat on this angle? Do I put it on that angle?
Yeah, does it over lots one eye? I mean, that was just really, it's good fun to experiment, I think. And I do really advocate for experimenting with stamping or parchment or any kind of art, really. You learn through experimentation.
Definitely. The what if.
Yeah, you learn by learning something from someone else, but also by experimenting yourself, because
and also from mistakes as well.
Once you learn something, you can then experiment and try it 5 different ways that the first person who was teaching you may not have thought of.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I mean, I've learned something. I can hand on heart, or heart. Hand on heart. It's this side.
What side? That side.
That side.
Okay.
I'm sure it is.
My brain.
I've learned something from every single module that we've done so far.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to when we start the perforating and picot cutting, that I know I'm going to learn more again.
And it's also then you get 3 different projects as well. On top of what you're learning, you're kind of also just doing 3 different craft alongs, really.
Yes, yeah.
Which
and
is
then
another
you can
thing.
then
It's
transfer
good
to
fun.
your other designs and everything else, can't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Wow, I can't believe where that time has
Those 2 hours went really
gone.
quick. It felt like an hour show, actually.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me bring up some details on the game. I have a quick recap, and then I'll let everybody go and get back to their Sunday afternoon.
Be tea time.
So, so the brand new 123 online course, Perforating and Picot Cutting for Groovi and Pergamano Parchment Crafters. Item number 60228. So £60. There's no club discounts on any of our online courses. But don't forget, as part of our 32nd birthday celebrations, all orders placed up until midnight on today, Sunday, the 5th of October, will receive that free sticker book.
I love those sticker
of
books.
The Feel Good Factor stickers. Okay. If you want to delve a little bit deeper into colouring on your parchment, then the item number for that is 60227. Maybe you want to have a look at some white work skills, embossing tools, shader tools, and shadow embossing. Then the item number for that is 60223. If you're new or you've been doing it for a while and you now want to get sort of understand some more of the core essential techniques, which is white work, colour, and picot cutting, then the item number for the foundation course is 60220. Now, for the foundation course and the white work course, Louise used a collection of floral frame and sentiments groovy plates. So you can see here, it's great working on small plates to be able to learn the different techniques, isn't it, Louise?
Definitely, yes.
So we've got this collection here, which is 42470. You have a £3 saving, bringing it down to £31.95. Diamond Club members, £27.16. So they were the plates that Louise used in the foundation and the white work course. You can still use those in the colouring and the perforating and picot cutting course, but we decided, we probably thought, we're coming up to Christmas, so we'd go for some festive frame and sentiments. So this has got your holly and your ivy, your poinsettias, your Christmas rose, and your rose as well. So the item number for that is 42505. Then where am I going? Then BIP the Bear, which we launched on Friday. This is your complete Groovi collection. Item number 42559. £8.49 saving, bringing it down to £68.94. If you're not a club member, it might be worth considering when you look at the savings that you're going to get. For one club, £62.05. For 2 clubs, £60.32. And for 3 clubs, £58.60. If you just want to go for the character collection, item number 42535, saving of £4.99, which is the equivalent of getting that little spacer plate for free, and £28.97. Then if you want to go for your essentials, where you've got the letterboxes, those little sentiments, you've got the billboards, you've got a fantastic alphabet. Item number for that is 42552. You have a £3.50 saving, bringing that down to £39.97. If you like your stamp version, then I'm just going to bring up the details of the character collection, 21243. £3 saving, plus you've got an additional £8.49 worth of free gift which is that A4 stencil. If you want your stamping essentials from BIP the Bear, item number 12199, a £3 saving and an additional free gift worth £7.99. Then if you're undecided and you want to go for all of it, then we have this fantastic collection where you're going to get all the stamps, all the Groovi, the free gifts, and an additional free gift of the Christmas papers 8x8 together with some Christmas tags as well. Perfect. Diamond Club member, £153.56, saving £41.59, plus your free gifts worth £31.96, plus the Feel Good Factor sticker book worth £13.49 as well. Wow. And then finally, come and join us at our Christmas open days down in Ditton near Maidstone in Kent. Friday 60214, £10. Saturday, item number 60215, £10. And if you want to join us on our one-day workshops and you want to get inky and arty with Barb, item number 60216, £125 plus your club discounts. Or if you want to get into the groove with the lovely Linda Williams, item number 60217, £125 plus club discounts. And breathe. So thank you for your company this afternoon. Thank you to the lovely Louise. Thank you. And obviously Grace all the way over in New York. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, what's left of it. Don't forget the free gift on all orders over £60 ends at midnight this evening, which is Sunday the 5th of October. I will be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock covering the shack while Barb's away. We will play. And then at 2 o'clock, I'll be joined with Louise again tomorrow at 2 o'clock with some brand new mini make Christmas designs. So you've been asking for it, and Jazz has worked her magic. So we'll be sharing that with you at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow at 10, I'll tell you all about the craft along coming up with Barb in a couple of weeks' time. I'll show you how to sign up to our emails. I'll show you what else I was going to show. I've forgotten.
On the iPad.
On the iPad.
Yeah. We're doing Pictionary again.
Pictionary again. Yeah. I have to listen back to see what else I'm meant to be showing you. But we'll have some fun at 10 o'clock tomorrow. We're here to keep you company. So thank you very much. And we'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks, Louise.
Thanks, Paul.